You gotta activate fight or flight sometimes when you're making beats, so that way that your brain just goes for the best thing as fast as possible. I just cooked up this Pluggnb beat. I'm about to break it down one by one, show y'all how to make some Pluggnb real quick. So the first thing I did is I laid down just a basic EP. Get any electric piano from any VST and just lay down some chords. The way I laid these chords out is I found a note that I liked. So it started with B, and then I did a minor chord, so 2 gap, 3 gap, 2 gap, 3 gap, and then a top melody, and then a major chord, and then another minor chord. Each step or each key is what I'm referring to by the gap, by the way. So like that's a 3 gap, and then that's a 2 gap. Next sound we got is a smooth lead from Pierre, and basically just find any type of fire lead and add some effects to it. This one got fruity delay, reverb, and this EQ, and you'll see why it's this EQ in a second. Basically, the most important frequencies in this sound are right here in this low mid range, and everything else doesn't really matter. I gotta save room for the strings and the EP, so I added this little EQ right here. It's my favorite sound on the beat. It makes it the most unique in my opinion. And the next sound, this is a little synth sound. I mean, it's a synth, but it's also a bell. Just a little bit of stereo enhancer, and then this EQ. Basically what I do for both of these is I just hum something in my head and then I lay it out. However you want to go about that process, you could randomly click counter melodies, you can hum it, but most of the time you got to know a little bit of music theory just to get the notes in, but a lot of it just comes down to what you hear in your head. So I layered the EP with another EP from Pierre. Basically, this one has more counter melody to it than the first EP. That way, when they stack, it's not just one basic EP with basic chords. One of them's got a counter mel. So I can bring the pianos in and out. Next, basic string. Look up a string, anything like that, just a string. Something that has this high-end type of synth stringy sound. Those repeat, and yeah, that's basically all Pluggnb is just some strings, some leads, and some R&B type of chords. And then we got this lead. That's the PW for President lead from Pierre with these settings. And then it also has reverb, flingus, some chorus, the default preset, and then this EQ. And basically the whole melody together sounds like this. Next, I got the drums and the sound effects. So basically for the sound effects, I went to one of Cody's kits and I got these new sound effects. Basic sound. I had to time stretch it to match the beat, and to do that, let me just reset it real quick. You basically just look at the wave file or look at the wavelengths and line it up. So this line lines up with the first line, obviously, and then this next one kind of hits on the middle bar between the first and the second bar, like right in that middle area. So it hits on time, and then it sounds better with the beat as well, time stretched like that and then pitched up. And then this sound, just a little reverse whistly kind of sound. And we got one more that hits with the whistle. Next for the drums, we got this clap, basic clap pattern with just that one extra little clap between. And the next sound is just simple hi-hat pattern. And once again, bro, some methods that you could take, I literally sometimes just hold my breath and then place down the hi-hats, so that the first thing that comes naturally, you gotta activate fight or flight sometimes when you're making beats, so that way that your brain just goes for the best thing as fast as possible. Next sound we got is this 808. With the 808s, you want to follow the root notes of the melody. So go to your melody and you see it goes B, G, E, B, G, E. And basically, okay, so if this makes sense, the first 808 is going to hit on B. Most of the time, always, because it's going to sound good and it's going to sound in key. Any note before the root note changes could vary. Like right here, to go up to the next root note, I have a note that hits how many steps? It hits 3 steps higher than the root note to kind of build up into the next root note. So it goes B, G, E, and right before the switch from B to G, I have it going 3 steps up. And then same thing goes for the transition between E and B again. It goes up 2 steps to F sharp minor. Next 808 we got can 808. Next sound we got is a snare. Next sound we got is this snare. And the next sound we got is just a basic chant. And instead of the last chant hitting on the exact same spot as all the other ones, I pushed it back a little bit, add a little bit more bounce. And all the sounds, all the drums, percussion, sound effects, all that's gonna sound like this, building up into the beat. And that repeats. So you can kind of see the way I structured it. I got the intro right here. No, that's 16, 32 bars, boom, bridge, 32 bars. And then I'm gonna do an outro probably too. So I'll probably copy that over for the outro, I bet. So yeah, this is what the whole beat sounds like. Appreciate y'all for watching this video. Drop a comment, subscribe. Let me know what tutorials y'all want to see next. And I appreciate y'all for watching this. Give me some feedback in the comments if any of this was helpful, or if you got any new sauce for me or any feedback. I'll see y'all in the next video. Like this, subscribe. We're almost to 1K. I appreciate y'all. Peace out.